This is the 7th time I've done this video. The 7th time. You're seeing the new bed expansion and a sunrise together. We're having a sunrise together. Want to have a sunrise together? We're doing it. There's not even a choice. We're also playing with a gimbal this morning. One of the challenges I've always felt here is getting the scale, and Instagram is really bad for that. But for me, scale has always been a challenge because of that vertical aspect ratio, the portrait mode, if you will, versus landscape mode. And when you're gardening, you're usually talking about landscapes. So I've been working on a lot. You're gonna notice a couple of things, but I wanna try to get this sunset and test our capacities here for light. So now we're getting the bigger, broader view. This is actually working out really nicely. I'm just gonna keep walking up and try not to walk in the oncoming traffic. We do have a road that some people consider busy. I don't. I think it's just normal. If you live in New York, Boston, more urban areas, this would be so a car goes by every 30 seconds in the morning, and then that's it. Exactly. Look at this. Look how good this looks. I'm going to shift you over here to the garden. Yulia from Why Do You Garden, by the way, sending me DMs on her changes she's going through. So shout out to Yulia. You should totally cut down those Nelly Stevens Halleys. There's so much opportunity in that space, and doing something more, to scale. We all know the answer. You're good. And you know your plants. You're a beautiful designer. You have beautiful ideas with plants. Whatever you do is going to be better than that. Whatever you do. It'll be better than that immediately, too. It'll just be confident. Swagger. So I've been cutting out the edge of this bed here. So the bed you're looking at, with the Katina silhouette there, with the boulders, is 147 linear feet long, with the wraps included, the curves, and then it's about 35 feet at its depth. It's very irregular. It has a wave to it, which I actually really enjoy. I'm gonna go back over this way. I feel like I need to compete with the traffic noise, but I'm so loud. There's people on Google satellites going, this guy's doing another Instagram live / YouTube. Now they know I'm on the YouTube. They're paying more attention. So we've been working this bed, and here I'm going to try to take you on a little stroll here with this. So this is just sort of the edge of where we've been clearing, and then our opposite bed over there. And as we walk, I've just been weeding as we go. There were some real invasive weeds in here that I tried to get out. And again, I'll just turn you to give you a little bit of sense of scale and where we're at in relationship to the other bed, right? This is the bed that we're probably going to add witch hazels to. You can see a very successful witch hazel, so successful. All of the suckering and understock continues to come up, but that's mostly my problem. It's the laziness issue of not being out there at the right time. The big pine in the background. So this area, very weedy. That's what we're seeing. They're just weeds, by the way. They're just frosted weeds, so they look prettier. Remember, frosted weeds is like the human equivalent of tan. No matter what happens, somehow if you're tan, people think you're in better shape or something. Frost is that for weeds. If you put frost on any plant, people are like, oh, it's magical. And then you're like, it's the most noxious, invasive weed of all time. They're like, I don't care because it's frosted. It's the equivalent of tanning. So there should be frosting beds for plants, is the moral of this conversation. There's the big Juniper Pendula cameo by the Prius. There we go. So we've been clearing this whole walkway. That's what we've been doing. And then as we're at the end of this corner, I'm going to flip us around real quick here at the end, because I think we're going to run out of time because we have some iPhone storage issues currently. We're working on it. We're new to YouTube. These longer formats that you have to record yourself. There's the curve over there, and then let's look back this way. So that's where we just walked all together that time, talking about randomness. And then over to the side, the hill, to the back, very slowly. Get the house in there. Cameo by the tractor, and full circle. This was essentially a gimbal demonstration video. Thank you for attending. Promo code, don't use promo code.